What up, Joey?
Hey.
Gonna ask me some questions?
Yeah, I'm out of interview.
Feel free.
So my name's Joey Benton.
Hunter Doolittle. Pleasure.
I'm gonna do that. What's your favorite animal?
That's a random question. A lion.
Okay, great. If there was a holiday named after you, what would it celebrate?
It would celebrate all things crazy because I'm always a little bit wild and crazy, just like with the magic dragonflies. You never know what you're gonna get. I don't know what it would be called though.
If there was a holiday named after me, what would it celebrate? I think it would be a day dedicated to family.
What does being part of Charleston's Best and Brightest mean to you?
It means a lot to me. It's a nice to be honored in a community. I think that it is a great way to network here in Charleston and really get to know other people that are interested in the same things, and a great opportunity to give such a wonderful foundation.
I'm just really impressed with how much grace and humor you handle such a tough disease. When you could get frustrated and just give up and be, really sad all the time, I feel like a lot of the patients just use humor and try to have a good time and use it as an opportunity to teach people about the importance of supporting an organization like this to make their lives and other people's lives better.
The biggest thing that I'll take out of it is everybody I've met that has CF, they all seem to have the same personality, just really positive, energetic. When I think about any kind of illness, I always think about how I would deal with it, and I don't know if I would have that same attitude. So it's been really inspiring to see people who are excited out in the community just doing everyday things. But not just that, they just have this a personality that kind of jumps out of their body almost. And I don't know what that is or why that is, but everybody I've met through the program so far seems that way.
I've donated money to organizations and never paid attention to where my donations went. And I think the most alarming fact and really the most rewarding fact about the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation was the amount of each dollar that actually went to research and not to overhead. So that was really that's what I tell everyone. I'm like, no, your dollar counts. Every dollar you give actually counts and goes to something awesome.
So I would say my role model and hero over in life would be my mother. Hard worker, always outgoing, willing to lend an extra hand to help anybody. And she was like that all the way up to the day she passed. So.
I've got a lot of heroes and role models. I would say most importantly would be my grandparents, my Nana and my grandma. From an early age, really kind of instilled values in me and kind of the way that, the best person that I could be, we started very young, and to me that's been very important.
It's a good question. It's changed over the past couple of years, I guess, There's a guy named Chris Singleton. I don't know if you've heard of him. He was the son of one of the Emanuel 9 shooting victims. His mom was killed in the shootings, and just the way he responded was very impressive to me, and it kind of put things into perspective for me. So he's been somebody that, he's 19, 20 years old, but he's somebody that I look up to as somebody that carries himself and has really been an influence in this community. So,
who is your hero and role model, and why?
Actually, when I started this event, it would probably be some president or famous person, but I actually watched your interviews from last year, and you became my hero. So I appreciate all you do for CF and the Charleston chapter in general.
Well, I'm very humbled by that, but I don't think I deserve the honor yet.
Well, you're doing a great job so far.
Okay, thank you, sir. What is one thing you think you've learned about you and your disease from doing your one-man show?
Everyone has a story. And it's very, very important to talk about your story, and I found that talking about my cystic fibrosis and about my double lung transplant through sharing it on stage with others has been, first off, it's been great for me. It's kind of a meditation, I guess, if you will, and it kind of gives me more perspective and gives me more, I guess, enlightenment into my own life, that I can really make a difference. And not just my own life, but by also educating other people and showing them that it's okay, that everything is okay, to move past their own problems, whether or not it's cystic fibrosis, or whether or not it's losing a dog or a cat, or something that may seem very small, but sometimes those things really cause deep trouble to some people. Everyone's very different, but I think showing them that I'm okay with who I am, with what I've been dealt, and that they should incorporate that, or that they have the opportunity to incorporate that into their life, is very special.
What did you know about CF before you started?
I knew a little bit. I've actually got a couple of extended family members who grew up with CF. I didn't know what it was called, but I saw what they struggled with and the medical challenges they had, and kind of some of the health concerns that they were working through as they were growing up. So when I was invited to be part of this cystic fibrosis fundraising, I was like, I think that's what it is. And they're like, yeah, that's it. I was like, awesome. Okay, so now I know what it is by name officially.
So something that's going to stick with me for a long time is the amount of people that I know now in my really close group of friends who have been affected by this. And through doing fundraising for the foundation, I didn't realize that it affected so many people. But it's really been a neat thing to be a part of.
I would tell the honorees, make sure you get a chance to mingle with each other, because what you're being part of is a part of a big club. And every year you're going to come back and you're going to see the next group coming in. And you're going to have the chance to be a mentor then. And it's really an amazing experience just to kind of get to know everyone and be part of this really cool society that gets to do this every single year.
So much progress has been made up to this point already, and I think that we're so close to finding a cure, and knowing that the money we're raising is going to directly support that is just years to come. Maybe we'll have a cure, and you'll know that we helped to do that.